At just 7 years old, Arjun's life changed forever. His father, the pillar of their family, passed away unexpectedly, leaving them shattered. Standing near the burning pyre under a fading orange sky, Arjun tightly held his mother's hand. She wept silently, dressed in a faded sari, her face worn with grief. The small rural village stood still, with sympathetic murmurs from neighbors filling the air. Life as they knew it had crumbled, leaving an uncertain future ahead. After the devastating loss, Arjun's mother had no source of income. She took up backbreaking manual labor to ensure her son did not starve. Life became a relentless struggle, where even a simple meal was a luxury. Inside their dimly lit hut with cracked mud walls, she knelt by a makeshift wood stove, stirring thin rice porridge. Arjun sat cross-legged on the dusty floor, his eyes hollow with hunger. Yet he tried to hide his sadness for her sake. The room was sparse, with just a mat and a few worn-out cooking pots. One night, as Arjun lay on a tattered mat, he overheard his mother sobbing softly over their mounting debts. Her sorrow cut through his heart like a blade. Determined to lighten her burden, Arjun made a life-altering decision. He would leave home. Under a silver moonlit sky, he quietly tied his few belongings into a small cloth bundle. Tiptoeing past his sleeping mother, whose face was illuminated by the faint flicker of an oil lamp, Arjun stepped outside into the silent village. His eyes welled with tears, but his resolve was firm. Arjun's journey was rough and filled with uncertainty. After walking for miles, he reached a bustling city teeming with noise and chaos. The streets were packed with honking rickshaws, impatient vendors shouting their wares, and hurried pedestrians brushing past without a second glance. Dust clung to Arjun's worn clothes as he stood bewildered in the middle of the crowd. Fear and loneliness gripped his heart, but somewhere within him, a spark of hope flickered. Life in the city was unforgiving. With nowhere to go, Arjun spent sleepless nights curled up near garbage piles, enduring the biting cold. The stench of waste filled the air as stray dogs sniffed around the rubbish. His frail body lay shivering on a torn piece of cardboard, his stomach rumbling with hunger. He survived on scraps of food scavenged from the trash, each bite reminding him of the warmth and love he had left behind. After days of wandering aimlessly, Arjun's luck changed when a kind-hearted tea stall owner noticed his plight. Offering him work, the man said, "It's not much, but at least you won't go hungry." The pay was meager, but it gave Arjun a chance to survive. At the bustling roadside stall with steaming kettles and wooden benches, Arjun served tea to impatient customers. Sweat dripped from his forehead as he wiped tables and carried heavy trays. Despite his roughened hands and aching body, a flicker of determination shone in his eyes. Even with long, grueling work hours, Arjun's thirst for knowledge remained unquenched. Late at night, when the streets were silent and the tea stall closed, he would sit under a flickering streetlight, completely absorbed in reading borrowed books. His eyes, though tired, gleamed with curiosity as he flipped through pages, dreaming of a better future. The rough pavement beneath him became a classroom, illuminated by the dim glow of hope. After years of hard work and small savings, Arjun decided to pursue his creative passion, making toys. With ingenuity and determination, he crafted beautiful wooden toys by hand. Setting up a small stall at the local market, he showcased his creations. Children gathered around, their eyes sparkling with excitement as they admired the colorful toys. Parents smiled as they purchased gifts for their children, impressed by Arjun's craftsmanship. Now in his late teens, Arjun stood tall, proud of the small business he had built from nothing. Arjun's innovative designs and commitment to quality quickly gained popularity. Demand soared, and his small business blossomed into a thriving enterprise. With his savings, Arjun built a modern toy factory filled with buzzing machines and skilled workers assembling vibrant toys. Boxes neatly labeled Arjun Toys Pirate Lidded lined the shelves ready for shipment. Now, a confident young adult dressed in formal attire, Arjun supervised the operations with a proud smile, knowing that his hard work had paid off. Having become a successful entrepreneur and self-made millionaire, Arjun decided it was time to return to the village that had shaped him. Driving a luxury car along a scenic countryside road adorned with wildflowers, he felt a surge of emotions. Memories of his childhood flooded back as the familiar sights of the village came into view. His heart raced with anticipation, eager for the long-awaited reunion with his mother. As Arjun stepped out of the car in front of their humble hut, tears filled his eyes. His mother, now older but still radiant with love, stood at the door. She froze for a moment before rushing toward him. They embraced tightly, tears streaming down both their faces. The villagers gathered, cheering joyfully at the heartwarming reunion. Arjun's journey had come full circle, and the love he had yearned for was finally within his grasp. Under a golden sunset, Arjun and his mother sat together on the steps of their home. She held his hand tightly, her eyes brimming with pride and joy. "You've made me the happiest mother in the world," she said, her voice trembling with emotion. Arjun smiled gently, promising never to leave her side again. The tranquility of the moment symbolized the peace they had both fought so hard to find.